Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here, bringing you a little bit of my chest workout from yesterday. Yesterday was chest day, and it was a pretty good one. Like I've been talking about in some of the videos in the, recent weeks or so, been eating more, getting in a solid 4,000 to 4,200 calories a day, which honestly still, that's sometimes a whole lot to eat, but I'm doing my best to get those calories in, even if it's uncomfortable at the end of the day sometimes. I'll tell you what, if you don't make sure and get a lot of food in before your workout, sometimes you get home at 9 o'clock and you're like, damn, I gotta get in like 3,000 calories before I go to bed, but it's all good. I like to eat, it works out. But anyway, as a result of eating more, I think I definitely am getting stronger, slowly but surely, getting my strength back. I just feel more solid in the gym. I feel like I have a stronger command of the weight that I'm trying to move. And not only that, is that the weight that I am moving, generally, I just feel stronger. I mean, higher weights are getting easier for me. Things that, like this right here, this used to be heavy for me. When I was dieting, man, that was tough to move. But, I'm going to be cranking this out for about 8 reps or so, which is fine. Just working up to about 225, 235, my main sets. I like I was talking about before, I like to do 6 by 6, 6 sets of 6 reps at a weight that I can really only do for about 6 reps. And then after that, as you'll see in this video, I go to a 4x4, so 4 sets of something I can only do 4 times. In this case, it was 245 or 255. Then after that, we bump it up to something I can only do 2 reps of, which is 275 or 285 today. And honestly, I think this is the same story with the squats. I think we're going to be back into 315 very, very soon. Deadlifting 315 is like my working sets. That's no big deal. But squatting 315 and benching 315 are just the slightest bit out of reach for me right now. But I think give me a couple more weeks and I'll be doing it no problem. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, when I say 315, I just mean 3 plates. From all reports, once again, I'll mention this once again. From everything that I'm hearing from the people at my gym, including like the people who work there, these bars weigh 55 pounds. I don't know why they bought big ass like squat bars for their gym, but I don't know, I guess they didn't want to buy, they only wanted to buy them once because none of these bars have any bend in them whatsoever. And all the gyms I've been to before, those bars start to bend, so it's pretty interesting to see that. One of these days, I'm going to carry these bars over to the scale. I'm going to plop them on there and see what it says, just to get down to the bottom of this. But regardless, that's not something I have a whole lot of concern for. It's just something interesting to talk about in the videos, I guess. All I'm really worried about is just the plates I'm moving. So when I say 315, I'm referring to 3 plates. Even if that weighs 325, fuck it. I want to put 3 plates on the bar. I want to push it off my body or squat it off the ground. So anyway, now we're getting into my working sets. So I've got just the 2 plates on the bar, doing this for about 6 reps, trying to get 6 solid reps in. And now, I am trying to be a little bit more explosive. This isn't one of the times where I'm trying to have the weight sink into my muscles absolutely perfectly. I'm trying to do it slow and with maximal control. No, not so much. I'm trying to push this off of me as fast and as hard as I can. But definitely don't confuse that for not using good form. I definitely want to continue to use good form. I definitely want to continue to consciously activate the muscles I want to activate because that's what helps me push the weight anyway. It's just a little bit of a change because now that I am eating more, there's just more power that I have access to. There's more strength, and I want to use that strength to just about the maximum capacity. So next time I do it, it's a little bit better. And I know I talk about a lot of times in these videos how I'm not the strongest guy, right? I'm not here to push the hugest weights. That's not my goal, is to become a powerlifter. However, I will tell you that it is fun to push heavyweight, and I do enjoy increasing the actual amount of weight that I can lift. It is a source of motivation for me. It's just not my main motivation. So of course, I do want to get stronger because of course, as you get stronger, your muscles grow. You have to compensate for that. You have to build muscle in order to be able to lift more. So that's one of the things I definitely look forward to when I am bulking. So here we go. Now we're getting down to business here. We got 275 to 285 or whatever. I didn't really go for a 1 rep max today. Maybe I could have pushed it up to 295 or maybe even to the 300s. Who knows? Today I was just trying to get 2 solid reps with whatever this weight is, 275, 285. I don't really have like a schedule of attempting, 1 rep maxes. Maybe I should do something like that, but honestly, when I attempt 1 rep maxes, it's just on a day where I'm feeling it, Like, yeah, let's go for it. Today wasn't one of those days. I was like, let's put some work in, doing a lot of heavy volume, and definitely got worn down a little bit. Jenny gave me a little bit of a spot there on the last one, which is fine. I appreciate that, but that's unacceptable to me. I've got to be able to get this for 2, and I know that I can. So, sit down, refocus, and one of the things that was helping me push this weight today was my breathing. Now, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to, quote, supposed to breathe, but this is what let me push this weight up. Take a few breaths while you're getting ready. Take 1 big breath, Hold that in, lift the bar off, do your 1 press with the same breath, and you can breathe out while you're going up, or all the way at the top is what I did this time. Breathe out, take another big breath, hold that in, push once again, get all the way up there. There you go, no help needed. There we go. Beautiful 2 reps. I was happy with that. Now after I got my 2 sets of 2 reps, I laddered back down, back to 6 reps, and then back up to 8 reps of increasingly lower weight, just to try to get some really focused squeeze action, to get a little bit more volume too. Did a ton of bench press that day. It was awesome. I love benching. But then of course I did want to show a little bit of love to the incline. But now all these exercises that I'm doing after my bench, I don't really lift these very heavy. I'm usually trying to get the squeeze going after that. Sort of pre-exhaust with heavy weight, and then allow myself to really get in touch with my with the muscles I'm trying to work, and get those to squeeze with even a little bit lower weight. I could definitely try to do more incline earlier in my workouts, but I just love flat bench, and part of the reason I go to the gym is because I love to work out, and I train in a way that I enjoy. So not doing a whole lot of weight on incline, not doing a whole lot of weight on all these secondary exercises that I was getting into, but that's okay with me. Still want to do a little bit of incline. I think my upper chest could benefit from that, but I was definitely worn out from all that benching. And one of the things that you saw me do there, this is something I used to do a lot when I was training before, is I would do as many full reps as I could, and then I'd do like, you know, 1/3 or even like 1/4 reps, just right at the top, just pump that weight a little bit. And I think that helped me grow in strength, and maybe even size too. I don't know, you guys give it a try, tell me what you think. I also did some dumbbell work that day, nothing too heavy, but I was doing some flies and then some presses. Did about 3 sets of dumbbell flies and then 3 sets of dumbbell presses. I definitely think that dumbbell movements are something I should continue to try to work more with. I just love just straight up barbell pressing movements. It just feels good to me. Although, interestingly enough, when I do shoulder press, I'd like to use dumbbells more. Oh yeah, this is I didn't record the dumbbell stuff. I didn't record a lot of my secondary work there at the end of the workout, but Jenny really wanted me to try this little pressing thing. It's weird, but I guess I'll include it in the video. But you kind of like move back as you go. So it makes it kind of like a dynamic movement. I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do a ton of it in the future, but why not, you know? Why not have a little bit of fun? Explore your gym. If something looks neat, go for it. That's a lot of the times I feel like people who are at least trying to get started in the gym get a little caught up in like what's the absolute optimal best way to do your workouts, and if you can't use the absolute best optimal way, then you don't bother for some reason. Just get in the gym, see what looks fun, and try it out. And if you absolutely have no idea what you're doing or what you want to do, you know, use these videos as a tool for you. Use these videos as some examples of some exercises that you can do, and go ahead and give them a try. But anyway, that's going to bring this video to a close. Really fun chest day. Tons of just flat bench, which I love to do. Hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!